Greetings, YouTube. Well, as you guys can see, I got my garage door up here, and I got this far. I got the tracks temporarily secure, and I got those there holding up my tracks, because my goal was once you get the door to lift up, you can kind of see where the tracks need to be screwed into the ceiling. Now, the problem I'm going to have is I'm hoping somewhere about right here I could screw it right up in here, because I got ceiling fans going up there. So the issue that I'm having is, see those springs up there? Well, and this is a Clopay door, by the way. Their instructions, there's only 3 things in this instructions. See that? This ain't even my door. None of that is my door. There's only 3 things in these instructions that kind of resemble my door. And the problem I'm having is, when I lift the door up, it binds up. And I think I got the springs on wrong, but there's tension on the cable. I got tension on the cable, but I think the springs are on wrong. But I don't have no instruction manual to tell me. It doesn't tell you anything. It just gives you some references. That's it. It don't say, well, make sure the spring is like this. It don't say make sure your handles and stuff are like that. None of that. So what I have to do is, I got to hire some garage door specialists to come out here and make sure that this is right. Now, if you guys ain't never messed with the garage door or these springs, don't do it. Don't try it. I've installed garage doors before. This is the first time I mess with these springs, and I'm familiar with them, but it's very dangerous. So what I recommend you to do, if you've never done a garage door, don't mess with it, because you can get yourself seriously injured or even killed. Because those springs right there, you put a lot of tension on those springs, and if you put too much tension, they can break. And they can either, parts can fly off and hit you, or the whole thing can fly off and hurt you, kill you. Who knows? Because there's people out there that think they can figure this out, and once they get into it, it's like, no. I've taken these doors apart before. That's why I got some experience at it. But like I said, the problem that I have, that the instructions don't help you at all. They don't help. They leave you hanging. I give Clopay, I give them an F for their instructions, because their instructions don't help you at all. They give you a basic idea. Basically, these doors, when they send you this stuff, the stuff's pretty much, they're for the professionals, because they don't want homeowners actually touching this stuff. And like I said, I got a little experience with garage doors. That's how I got the whole thing up, and I got to where I'm at the springs, and I'm having issues with the springs. So I'm waiting to hear back from a garage door company. I'll let them come out here, and I'll let them just straighten this out. And another thing too, I don't know if it is the springs or if they gave me the right tracks, because the instructions don't tell me, like I said, if I got the right tracks or not. Because there are some tracks that have 2 tracks, and I don't know if I got the right tracks or not. So when these guys come out and they install Clopay doors, they should know right away what's going on. I tell you another thing, the door does not come with these L channels. These right here is what holds your brackets onto the ceiling or the wall or whatever. I got to be careful here, because my ceiling fan, I'm putting ceiling fans right there and over there, so I got to be careful, make sure they don't run them up straight up that way, because then I won't be able to hook up ceiling fans. So I'm gonna see if they can't do something on the side here or something. We'll find out when they get here. But yeah, I give Clopay an F for these, and I give Menards an F too, because Menards shouldn't be selling something that they don't know what they're selling. They're just in the middleman. You know, they making money off of these here, which I'm fine with that. But they should give you all the tools that you need to make sure you can do it yourself or attempt to do it yourself. And they don't. So that's my story. Oh, they also, the outdoor, there's a trim that goes on the outside, the molding, the vapor strip, or whatever they call it. I forgot what they call it. But it also, the seal that goes around the front of your door, it keeps the air from coming in. It doesn't come with that, so you got to buy that separate. So when the guys come, I'm going to see if they don't have some extra seal I can buy off of them. Because I want to paint the outside of my door. And I want to paint that first before I put that seal around it. And then I'll paint that seal. That way it don't stick to the door. And when I raise the door up, you know. But that's where we are, guys, with this door. I don't know when they're going to come out. We called them today, and they wanted to come out tomorrow. My wife is working on that, so I don't know. But yeah, if you're installing a Clopay door, and this is a 10 high, 12 across door, and you don't know what you're doing, I recommend you hire the pros. And it's going to cost you anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for them to come out and install your door. Maybe more. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, stay tuned for the next video. And one thing I am going to do, guys, I always say if I got to pay somebody to work on my stuff, they're going to teach me what they did. So I'm going to watch them and see what they did. And I'll explain to you in the next video the problem I have and what was the solution to fix it. So hang on. I don't know when that next video will be up. Maybe sometime this week. But another thing too, in other videos that are on here about doors, for one, there's no video about my door on here at all. They don't go into detail either. They don't tell you where the spring should be. One guy said whatever way the spring is pointing on the end where they cut it off, if they're pointing down, he said you got to go down. If they're pointing up, you got to go up. Well, I was in reverse of that. So, like I said, when I get this thing straightened out, I'll let you know what the problem was and what I had. And we'll see where we go from there. All right, guys. Well, like this video, share this video, check out some of my other videos. Go to Dave's Fix It, go to videos, and check out my other selection on videos. And I'll keep in touch with you. Hopefully this week they'll get out here and straighten this out, and I can tell you what the problem was. All right, guys. Till the next time, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and share this video. Bye-bye.